all the inventory. We just started this business. With this expo, we've got to sell 100 pieces. That's what we would need in order to justify this weekend. I hope we sell every piece that we have, because if we don't, I don't know, we may not make our numbers, and we can't afford another loss. This weekend is going to be what sort of decides, yes, this is a business that we want to have be like a primary income into our family, and so far it's not so promising. I believe that my sister wives closet will be profitable. However, I don't think it's going to be profitable enough to support multiple people. I don't. I mean, because I'm honestly like, gosh, I should be out really putting this time into my real estate business and stuff, because I'm worried about how I'm going to put bread and butter on the table. I just see the reality of our life, and I see that we need these multiple streams of income that we've talked about as a family for a long time. That's how it always has been. So I feel the pressure to get the income online. I have to pay my mortgage next month or whatever, so I've got to somehow find the balance. And so my focus has to be in the thing that will create an income for me.
It's sad when a wife has to worry about how she is going to support her family while her husband is sitting at the table next to her. If he wanted these many wives, then he needs to be able to support all of them and his children. How he just sits there with an empty and vacant face listening to that's not how a spouse behaves. The whole My Sister Wives Closet idea was ridiculous to begin with. In order for a product to be marketable and to do well, it needs to be relatable. There's nothing relatable about being a sister wife for about 99% of the US population. Robyn forced this whole thing down everybody's throats. I can kind of see the appeal as more of a commodity product amongst fans of the show. However, that demographic is not nearly large enough to make it profitable, let alone successful, and that's among people who actually bother to watch the show. I watch the show more so now than then, and I wouldn't ever buy anything they were selling. In rewatching older episodes, my face hit the floor when Cody said he didn't want frumpy campaign models on the website. I could not believe he said that. I mean, the only way the useless sister wives jewelry would have been relatable would be if it were worn and modeled by the OG3 wives who look like regular women, like the majority audiences watching this show. With that single statement, Cody made the Sister Wives Closet even more unrelatable to American women and American housewives and American moms who formed a majority of the show's fans. This fan base could have possibly bothered to buy that crap if they believed these relatable OG3 wives were being recognized, respected, and receiving benefits from this crappy business. Cody shut the door on that possibility real quick by indirectly calling his OG3 wives and thereby the average American woman and hence average sister wife fan the word frumpy. He labeled the average US woman who is size 16 frumpy. And no, I didn't just call size 16 the size of the average American woman by pulling that number out of my ass. It's actually a size 16 reveals a study in the International Journal of Fashion Design, Technology, and Education that sheds a major light on how retailers view the term average. After sampling the measurements of more than 5,500 U.S. women across the length and breadth of United States, the study revealed that over the last 2 decades, the average waist size of the average American woman has been 37.5 inches, with even greater distinctions found when considering race and ethnicity. It's not that these women are lazy, but many of them are working multiple jobs, managing multiple side hustles, are the lead breadwinner of their households, feeding mouths of multiple kids, spending time doing their homeworks with these kids, making their meals, losing out on sleep, and in the process, also losing out on the privilege of having enough free time to go to the gym to work out or even head outdoors for a walk. Inflation has only added to these problems because unlike the women of the previous generation, the moms of this generation have to work 5 times more, both in terms of earnings as well as increased workload at the workplace to give their children the same basic necessities. Just knowing where the average American woman is at can help a lot of women with their self-image. One of the study's lead experts, Susan Dunn, said this. She continued to state that We hope that the apparel industry can see the numbers and know that these women aren't going away. They aren't going to disappear, and they deserve to have clothing. Janelle seemed to be the only one in this video clip that was smart and practical enough that she stayed rooted to the ground reality of her situation.
Just really feel like that we need to put some more man hours as a group into the situation, and that's kind of where I'm feeling frustrated. I think some of us are half interested and half invested. I mean, Cody told me the other day he sees it as a hobby business, and I'm not looking at it that way at all.
I'm not looking at it as a hobby.
It's clear that the only person who thought this business idea was a good idea is Robyn, and the other wives were forced to get involved and help her with her project. But you can tell no one else gives a damn. Christine even told her straight up that she wouldn't funnel her much-needed hard-earned money into Robyn's said hobby business. Even in this clip, you can literally visually witness in both Robyn's body language and her words that she could never take the blame for her garbage business idea. In this scene, with the way Robyn and Cody were behaving even 10 years ago, you could already see that in a way, each of these OG3 wives was already operating like a single mom. Robyn, just because you put something together and said we can do this, doesn't mean everyone is going to want to do it or be invested in it. But it doesn't mean they aren't supporting of you doing it. I really think she wanted, just like everything else, for the OG3 wives to do everything for her and her to sit back and reap the rewards and the credits for their hard work. In that light, it is very rewarding to see Christine, Janelle, and even Cody in the scene say they're not interested in doing it, but they support her doing the business that she came up with and insisted upon, even when everybody objected to it and tried to nip it in the bud even before she enforced a large chunk of investment from the family pot into her crappy business idea with the support of Cody. That's all from me today, everyone. Feel free to leave your thoughts and opinions in comments. Also, feel free to comment and let me know if you want me to provide my reaction on any other scene from this show or any other reality TV show for that matter, or even any topic of social concern. Talk to you on another time, on another video. Peace out.